Hello everybody, I am Niloy. Welcome to my tutorial. Today we are going to write letter with our MS Word. Surprised? Yeah, we are going to write our letter using MS Word. As we are doing everything with MS Word, so why not we write our letter with MS Word? Okay, we are going to use our MS Word to reduce our workload to write a letter. Suppose if we are going to send 50 letters to 50 people, different people, then we have to write 50 copies of letter, write 50 address of those peoples and send them. Oh my god, so many workloads. But in MS Office we are not going to do that. We will write one letter, then make copies as necessary, and write one envelope and make copies as necessary, and finally print them, send them simply. Okay, let's summarize the job we are going to do today. Here is the list. Today we are going to create a contact list or our recipient list to whom we are going to send letter, then save it. We have to save our recipient list to use it further. Then we will write a letter and save it, and then in number 5 we will make several copies as necessary according to our contact list. Suppose we have 50 people in our contact and we need 50 copies of the letter, then we can make 50 copies according to our contact list information and print it, and then whatever send or something. And there is a mistake. Then after making this copy we have to save it or we have to print it. Okay, then in the similar way we have to write a envelope and save it, because we have to make several copies like before we have done for the letters, and we can save it for letter printing or we can print it at instant. Okay, let's start. To write a letter or mailing information, we have to go in the mailing tab. After going mailing tab, we have to go to start mail merge option in the start mail merge group. Here we don't know the sequence of job we have to do to write a letter, to make a contact list, to write an envelope and make copies. So it's very helpful to us if we can follow a step-by-step wizard that would be guided by Microsoft Word. So to do this job we will take help from Microsoft, and there is an option, drop down option, step-by-step mail merge wizard. In the start mail merge we will click here, and here is the guide to write our mail. Okay, first we will write our letter. So we will click on this radio button and go to the second step. As it's an step-by-step process, so you have to follow it. Remember it, please. We are going to second step. Here it's asking us how do you want to set up your letter. Use the current document. It's asking, are we going to using this white paper for our letter? Yes. Or if we are going to start from a template, whatever we are going to know about template later, don't worry. Start from existing document, the third option. No, we are not starting from existing document, we have no document existing. So we are going to select this radio button, use the current document. That means we are going to use this white paper for our letter body. Okay, we have selected this and going to the next step. In this step, we are going to store our recipient information as a list. Here are some options also. Use an existing list. No, we have no existing list of our recipient. Select from Outlook contacts. No, we have no Outlook contact lists too, so we can't use this option to type a new list. Yes, we are going to do this. So select this radio button, and after selecting this radio button we will get a option create. Click on this create, and after create we will get wizard to store our contact information. See, here is the wizard, new address list. Here we will store all our recipient information according to this column. Okay, but there is some problem. There is huge column given for store information. I don't need all of these columns, so I can reduce them, and for those I can customize columns. Click on this option, customize columns. Here is the list of columns. From here I can delete unnecessary columns from the list. I am deleting. I don't know what is the necessity of phone number to send a letter. I don't need address line 2, so I am deleting. Okay, each of these columns are very useful to send a letter. Okay, in this column I can see some thing wrong with their name, column name, so I am going to change them. To rename that column name, I clicked here and click in the rename button, and there is a text option, and yes, change it. And I am going to change it also. Okay, and I am going to add one more column as my necessary. Okay, years I have added there. Okay, I am going to write a letter to seek some donation from those persons. Okay, let's store the person who are going to donate for our club, for our charity club. Now store the contact information of those great persons. Okay, title Mr. tab, first name RK, tab, last name Dave, tab, company, write their company where they work or owner, address, years. I am going to use these on our letter, so don't worry about this column. Year 3 years. Okay, tab, city Chandpur, it's a city from Bangladesh. Okay, Chittagong, it's a state from Bangladesh. Okay, Bangladesh. Okay, then we need to write his email address. Okay, then I need one more entry for my another donor, so click on this new entry button, and I'll get a new row for my new contact list, and I can fill it with more information. Okay, years, 2 years. Okay, city. Don't worry about the contact list because I am not sure those are right. I am just writing something on those fields, so don't worry about the address list. Okay, whatever the zip code, uh, okay. If you need more contact information or more contact person, then you can increase by clicking on this new entry, and if you don't need those, then you can delete those entry by clicking this delete entry button, and I am going to delete those empty lists. Okay, then according to this list we are going to save it. According to our previous job list, we are going to save our contact list, so there is no saving button, save button, there is no save button in this wizard. Then we can do one thing. Okay, automatically we will get a saving wizard for our contact list. In this wizard we can save our contact list on our local disk. So I am going to save my contact list on local drive D and giving it a name, as I am going to seek donation, so I am giving the file name donor list. And the most important fact is that the file type is not docs, the file type is Microsoft Office address list. You can't change this file type, you can change the file name only. Okay, then save it. It will give you a glance that everything is okay. We are going to the next step. Okay, preview, we are looking here a preview, we have stored as a list. Okay, everything is okay. Then we have just completed to store our recipient list, and Microsoft is too much clever. See, Microsoft automatically selected this radio button and selected our list, donor list here. So don't worry to select the list again, Microsoft has done that job. So go to the next level. In this level we have to write our letter, and in the previous step, as we have selected this document as our letter body, so we are going to write our letter here. So write a letter to seek some donation from your donors. Okay, starting with hello. Okay, then the last line would be okay, I have something okay. I have finished my mail. Then thank him. Write your name. I'm writing my name and give a charity name. Okay, now concentrate on our letter. We have something missing here. After hello there is no first name or last name of our recipient. Yes, then if we can write their company name, they may be more pleased. And we have not specified the years, number of years, how many years they are with us, because if we give the specific information here, then we can't send it to other persons. We have to change it for the number of times we need to send according to our contact. So we are not going to give the exact information here. We are going to do that. We can input here the fields that we have already stored in our list, contact list. So we can include here only the fields. That's why we can make several copies that will include the information from the contact list. Okay, I am clearing. See here, after hello we will come forward to write the recipient first name or last name. So I am going to insert the field. So where to do this, we are going to insert merge field here and click here the arrow button, and here is the first name field. See, all these columns we have stored for our donor persons are here. So if we click here, here is a common field comes, which will include necessary information at the final stage for us from the contact list. So don't worry about that. We are now creating a abstract format of our letter. Okay. Okay, after hello we can write the last name also. Okay, last name. Okay, their company name we can write here, their company name. Insert the company name. Yes, company name here. They are with us for years. I have used these years for this purpose and I am going to use there. Okay, now I have some little formation. I will justify alignment and I am going to use the color for their name. Okay, I am going to use another color for their company name. It is okay, and it seems everything is okay. Now we have finished the abstract letter structure. Now we can make several copies from it according to our contact list. Okay, see, this abstract form is called the template. What we faced previous, here start from a template. If we save this template, then we can use this template for the further letter writing. Or if we don't use this template for further letter writing, don't save it. Okay, that's upon you. If you save it, you can use it in future, or if you don't save it, you can't use it in future. Now we are going to make some copies according to our contact list. Yes, okay, let's go. We are going to the next step. We have finished our letter writing here. So we are going to preview our letter. Here's the magic. This letter included the name from our contact list, included his company name from our letter, from the contact list. Okay, we can see the another copy for the recipient too. Yes, everything is okay. Okay, then we can complete our mail merge by going to step 6, and we will get here two options: print it or edit the individual letters. That means if we click here, the individual letters are going to appear in front of us. We can change it, or we can correct it, and we can save it. If we don't save it, don't worry, we have a copy on it. We can save it from here to save it. And now please remember, we are now going to save with the normal Word document format, not the template format, not any other format. We are going to use the Word document format. Okay, and it's a donation letter, so donor letter. Okay, saved it. Okay, close it, don't worry about it. Here is our local drive D, and here is our letter, here is our donor list. Let's see what is going on. Yes, we need it. Okay, here is our letter, but where is our first letter for Arkadev? Where is it? We can find it from this mailing list and this arrow. Yeah, you can see it. Here is the first letter and here is the second letter. If you have more contact list, then you have more arrow, but I have only 2 contacts, so I have only 2 copies of this letter. Okay, okay, then we are going to create an envelope. Now we are on step number 7. We are going to write an envelope, right? Okay, so we are going to take a new document and going to mailing tab, going to mail merge, start mail merge tab option, and again we are using step by step mail merge wizard because we don't know the sequence to write an envelope, so we are going to use step by step mail merge wizard. Okay, but here several different things are going to happen. We are not selecting letters, now we are going to select envelopes, and going to the step 2. Here we are not using the current document, we are going to change the document layout because A4 size envelope is not acceptable in any region of the world. So we are going to change the document layout first, or we can start from the existing document. If you have any existing document on your local memory or something somewhere else, then you can use them, and I have no, so I am going to change my document layout. So I have selected this radio format, and here is an option for me, envelope options. I am going to click here and I got it. There's some envelope size from where we can choose our best one. I am going to choose this size 10 envelope, and fonts, you can choose your fonts to write your envelope. I am going to use the default things also. Okay, here is our envelope. We are going to the step 3 to write necessary steps. Okay, now we are going to use an existing list of recipient. We are going to write the recipient address here, so we have to show where the recipient list is. So use an existing list. Okay, we have an existing list. we have saved a list on the previous part of this video, and we are going to browse it now. Click here, browse. We saved it in our local D. Here is the donor list. Okay, and okay, open. Yes, this is the list. Okay, here's the preview. Okay, everything is okay. So we are going to step 4. Here we have to arrange our envelope. That means we have to write our envelope. So we are going to write to here we are going to write our address. Okay, we have finished to write our address. Now we have to write our recipient address here at this block. Now inserting all of these things is very time consuming process. Every single points fields are very important to send a letter. So we are not going to insert one by one field from here. We are going to insert a block of information that is known as address block. Here it is. See, arrange your envelope, and here is the address block. We are going to click here, address block, and there are some options we can choose here. Okay, we can preview the list from these options. Okay, we can insert the company name, or we can check out or check in the company name from here. We can check in or check out the postal address too, and we are going to use several options from here. Never include the country. I am going only the include the country and region. Okay, then click OK. Here is a address block. There is nothing else without a press address block, right? Don't worry, we are going to make copies from our contact list. So we are going to the next step, preview your envelope. Click here, and here is our envelope. We can show some preview. We have 2 copies of envelope, 1 and 2. Okay, and complete the merge. We are going to print. No, we are not going to print it now. We are going to save it for later print you envelope, and save it to name envelope. Okay, and we are going to save it with Word document format. Save it. That's fine. We have saved our envelope, we have saved our letter. Now we can print it anytime and can send our letters anytime to our recipients. Okay, there are some options we have not used. There are several options we have not used in our video, right? Because we used only this step-by-step mail merge wizard, because we don't know what is the sequence to do the job, to write a letter, to write an envelope, or to send an email. What are they? If we get familiar with those process, with those sequence of process, then we can easily use these steps located here. We will describe this process, how to use these options in our next video. Thank you very much.